Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Stratford Racecourse here on Monday. It is March the 13th, 2017. Gonna look at race number 3, the 3:15 post time. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections for race courses around the world. And remember to please join me tomorrow here on YouTube and all week on YouTube for the Shelton Festival preview and selections. It's a great week of racing, I have to say. Next few weeks is going to be great racing. Great racing this week from Shelton. Next weekend there's the Dubai World Cup from Maidan. Then the week after you have some very nice Kentucky Derby preps here in the United States, Florida Derby, Louisiana Derby. You have the opening Lincoln Mile from Doncaster coming up. It's going to be the flat season. It's going to be a great few weeks of racing coming up. This is when the racing starts to really heat up, I always say, around the Shelton Festival. But we're one day away from that. This third race from Stratford, the 3:15 post time, is the Sky Bet ROA Racing Post Owners Jackpot Handicap Hurdle. It's a handicap hurdle here for Class 3 horses, going for a purse of $18,500. We have a field of 9 horses going the 2 miles or 3,200 meters over the hurdle course here. My top pick in this race, I really like the 2 horse, number 2, Late Night Lily. Gonna go 2-7-1 in the TriCast of the trifecta, but number 2, Late Night Lily, 9-2. Harry Skelton is on this Dan Skelton trained 6-year-old mare out of Midnight Legend. Most recently, his horse has started on the 28th of January at Doncaster, 2 miles and an eighth over the hurdles, and the Grade 2 OLBG.com Doncaster Mares Hurdle. This horse just did, facing so much tougher horses that day. This horse finished 5th by 30 lengths at 20-1. It lost to Vroom Vroom Mag. Just wasn't there, wasn't a threat at all. Stepping back down in class today, this horse should really do well. 9-2, just looking over the prices right now. He is the second choice behind the here in the States, behind the 7-horse Midnight Maestro, who also looks like a very nice horse. I believe I have him second on my TriCast ticket, but I think this horse was just, this horse is stepping way down the class ladder. He should really do well. Start before Late Night Lily ran at Southall, December the 11th, 2 miles over the hurdles, and mare's handicap hurdle Class 3 horses, almost almost the same exact conditions as today. This horse won by 10 lengths, he really destroyed the field. Over the last jump, the jockey Skelton didn't even have to give him the whip. He just walked home basically. Very easy walk in the park for this one. And then at Huntington on the 30th of October, 2 miles and a half in a novice hurdle Class 4, horse won by 2 lengths. Another easy victory that day. And then he won. He won 3 in a row basically. He could have won 4 in a row, but I'll get to that in a second. But he did win a start at the end of September at Market Raisin over the hurdles. Very nice, easy victory. But his last start of the last jumping season, back on May the 4th, 2 miles and 5/16 in a novice hurdle. Horse didn't finish that day as the favorite. He actually, he's jumping okay most of the race, but a horse fell in front of him, and this horse could not avoid him, and he fell with a disappointing fall that day. But he looked like he could really win that race, because up until that point he was jumping okay. But he did win his start before at Huntington back in April the 18th, 2 miles in a mare's maiden novice hurdle. Horse destroyed the field, winning by 6 lengths. Easy victory. I think in this spot, this horse should have a great run. So let me use this horse here as a top pick. So to recount my bets for today's third race from Stratford, the 3:15 post time, it is the Sky Bet Racing Post Owners Jackpot Handicap Hurdle. Going to go with the 2-horse Late Night Lily. Going to go 2-7-1 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5.